Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera to Madam Jaziana and audience. Before we begin, let me introduce myself and my group members. My name is Nur Asila Awatif, followed by Nurin Zahin, Inayatul Nur, Nabila Shamimi, and Anik Irfan. So in this video, we will present about how the COVID-19 affect the food service operation and industry. Our group have chosen the company from Manhattan Fish Market versus SEOUL Garden. Right now, the world is experiencing a coronavirus, which is COVID-19. The virus brought an impact to the health crisis and business were also affected. Before we specifically make a comparison about the impact of pandemic crisis in between two different companies, let's take a look at the company first, which is Manhattan Fish Market and also SEOUL Garden. So first, Manhattan Fish Market is a brand name specializing in Western casual dining seafood concept. It was started by a group of young entrepreneurs in 2002 in Malaysia with first 2 outlets only. The Manhattan Fish Market concept is based on the famous Fulton Fish Market in Manhattan, and the founders have seen trademarks and registered the brand in Malaysia. The concept of Manhattan Fish Market is specialized in American Western style seafood. Its product range from fish and chips to garlic butter mussel and red hot whole fish. Then from time to time, they introduce new fish variety. Next is SEOUL Garden. The brand of SEOUL Garden has come a long way since its establishment in Singapore in 1983 as an a la carte eatery catering to Korean expatriates. Then they switched to a buffet concept before entering the Malaysian markets in 2005. It is a household restaurant brand known for its 2-in-1 self-serving Korean style barbecue buffet. It is popular with millennials, young adults and families. SEOUL Garden is the go-to dining destination for celebration or gathering. This offer cooking is entertainment, where customers cook their own food with their friends, family and loved ones to break bones while enjoying their meals.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurin Zahin binti Mazli. I'm the second presenter of the group. The second points are menus will be rethought and re-engineered. First, streamlining the menu. Most of the restaurants starts favoring smaller menus because can make it easier for the customers to decide what they want to eat and also can avoid food waste and minimizing the inventory. Second, upgraded delivery packaging. Even before pandemic COVID-19 hit the world, delivery and takeout has emerged. But as for SEOUL Garden, delivery and takeout just started after COVID-19 happened. While as for Fish Manhattan, they want to upgrade it and integrated the change technology to ramp up the delivery. Both of the restaurant make sure the food packaging suitable with the temperature of their food. Third, bundling product. As the restaurant industry learns to adapt COVID-19 that hit us, they started making promotions and discounts to the customers to attract them for buying their food. As for example, they enhance their revenue by making combos or family meal boxes. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Inayatul and I want to present on food supply chain. Since the Movement Control Order MCO was enacted to curb the spread of the coronavirus, the entire food and beverage industry has stalled before, changing its landscape for the long term. Several modes of transportation have been affected. Barriers in transportation and logistics have disrupted the movement of product. For example, the Manhattan Fish Market needs raw materials such as seafood, but it is likely to be quite difficult for them to get supplies, as there are also some COVID-19 cases related to the fish wholesale market. Not only that, now every movement across the district or state require permission from the authorities. Next, processing has been disrupted by manpower shortage and lockdown. In enclosed space such as kitchen, Seoul Garden, for example. Seoul Garden need to practice the necessary social distance measures, and it's likely to reduce operational efficiency, and there is a need to ensure adequate protection for workers, as workers need to self-sanitize and check their body temperature before they work. Finally, customer demand has been a rapid and unprecedented shift. COVID-19 has caused a drastic change in consumer demand. Therefore, both the Manhattan Fish Market and Seoul Garden have made change to the way their food is packaged. Then packaging is also a matter that need to be emphasized by them to ensure the quality of food is safe and maintained when it arrives to the customer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nabila Shamimi binti Abdul Halim. I'm the fourth presenter. Now, I will talk about how limited staff affect the food service operation and the industry. Actually, this effect is applied for both restaurants that we have compared in this topic. As you know, mostly food service operation need to reduce their staff. This is because when pandemic COVID-19 happened, not all employees need to come to their work. The reason behind this is because to avoid close contact to each other and avoid employees to get high risk in coronavirus. Next is they will stagger or rotate shift to limit the number of employees. Stagger shift pattern is a business plan for employees to start and finish work at different time. But sometimes shift is based on seniority. The senior get the best slot like the day shift and the rest of the employee get evening and night shift. Because of that, it will cause a problem between the employee themselves. Now, my next point is back of house needs to operate for a store to be running, but not necessarily for front of house. For example, when pandemic COVID-19 happened, front of house of Manhattan Fish Market and Seoul Garden Restaurant are closed for dine-in. They only open for food order by takeaway and delivery only. So, they just need a few other staff for back of house to do preparation of food for takeaway and delivery. This situation happened because if they take other staff such as service staff, it will cost more to company as they need to pay the staff that is not functional.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ani Ifan Hakim bin Rumlan and I am going to proceed to the next point, which is financial issue. As you can see at the slide I provide to you guys, there are two restaurants that I will choose, which is Manhattan Fish Market Restaurant and Seoul Garden Restaurant. For the first point, Manhattan Fish Market Restaurant having a normal packaging, same as other normal restaurant, which is provide a normal packaging to put their product and then sell and then to send to the customer. But for the Seoul Garden Restaurant, they put some additional cost to provide a special packaging in order to keep the marinated frozen food to deliver to customer, so it can maintain the cool. So the next point is Manhattan Fish Market Restaurant. They sell the product by follow the main cost quantity. The purpose is to reduce inventory. As you can see, by follow the rule, they can predict how much food item they need for each day. The purpose is same also for the Seoul Garden Restaurant, but they sell the product by grams for their customer. If customer needs 500 grams of marinated beef, so they sell 500. They also sell 500 grams marinated lamb to the customer. For the next point, Manhattan Fish Market Restaurant put a big discount on each meal. Means that all the main course they put a big discount in order to attract customer. But for the Seoul Garden Restaurant, they put their price depends by gram. For example, 30 ringgit for 500 gram of marinated lamb. So, as a conclusion, as you can see, there are many things that food industry or this kind of particular service do in order to survive in this pandemic COVID-19. Despite this pandemic, pent-up demand for restaurants remains strong. Customers have become used to ordering takeout, but indicate they really craft in restaurant dining experience. Nearly 8 in 10 adult consumers said their favorite restaurant foods deliver flavor and taste, sensation that could not be duplicated at home. And 6 in 10 adults say restaurants are an essential part of their lifestyle. So, I think that's all from us. Thank you for listening, and bye bye. Assalamualaikum.